two. Pittsburgh, New England. It's funny we brought that political point up, and now we talking about the goddamn New England Patriots.
Pittsburgh
kind of fitted somewhat.
New England, I thought that you guys did a wonderful job at hitting the alarm systems at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, man, I want to know how much that dude got paid.
They just locked him up today. Locked him up.
Well, he got bail money because I know he got paid.
Oh, you better believe they bailed him out.
He getting bailed out. His check is already sitting there. All they got to do is fill in the amount. Once they do the processing, just fill in the amount and let him out.
Listen, why is it? Why does this stuff always...
I wonder if he going to be on the sidelines at the Super Bowl.
Why does this stuff always focus around these dudes? Even though this particular person was not with New England,
and people think I'm crazy when I say I got my own hang-ups about New England.
Why?
It's always something.
It's always something.
Always.
It's never just a smooth ride with these dudes.
Somebody rang the alarm at 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's never just a smooth ride.
You know what the second one was, right? They had an alarm evacuation at the stadium.
Yeah. I heard about that.
So apparently this dude is really getting paid because maybe the 3 o'clock in the morning fire alarm really didn't work to their liking. So they had to pull more tricks out the book.
So you telling me they got a serial ringer around there?
Hey man, listen.
It's just something with them, man. It's just something that walkie-talkies don't work. Y'all got guys sitting in people's stands videoing.
Pictures, y'all deflating footballs.
Come on, man. You're too good of a team to have this many things surface around your team. I'm just sorry. I feel like they good. Yeah. I feel like they're a great team.
I think they are a good team too. But I can't buy in because of all the extra stuff.
There's always going to be this asterisk.
Turns me away.
There's always going to be an asterisk next to their name. Mm-hmm. I didn't get a chance to see Brian Reese and them on TV the other day talking about when they played the Patriots in the Super Bowl. They just had something where 3 or 4 of them were sitting around a round table talking. Right. And they talked about some stuff, but I only caught the first part. But I know for a fact that when they speak about it's almost impossible to speak about those dudes in a positive way, unlike other champions have been spoken upon. I've not heard anybody talk about Pittsburgh when they won a chip, except for when Franco Harris, they say that the ball touched the ground and he caught it in the immaculate reception. That might be the only thing I've ever heard guys that played in the championship game complain about. Now, granted, it might be some people complain about people holding some cheap shots, but I'm talking about blatant, possible cheating, altering. They got too many asterisks next to them.
Too many.
I'm sorry.
Too many.
Man. I'm sorry.
And their attitude about it, that nonchalant attitude, makes it worse.
You know what they say? Bill Belichick say, "Hey, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying." He will create a rule.
But you know what
we said about finding the curb?
In all honesty,
he will find the curb and then say what?
Yeah, but you know what? I got to be 200% honest. I don't like that quote, but
it is real.
It's real.
It's real.
I cannot like it, but I got to get credit. Like we say, keep it 100. It's real.
It's
real.
He's doing it.
And like you said, all these asterisks.
It's too many.
We said asterisks.
It's too many. It's plural. Not like one.
It's too many. If it's one, you could be like, maybe not.
It's too many.
But it's all the time. Every time.
Why them?
It's something coming up.
The question is, why them? Why?
But again, they're the dynasty.
They are. They are.
I think that could end up being a blemish on that legacy.
They are.
So. Listen, man.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is, man. So the tables are set for the NFL. Biggest game of the season. Super Bowl 51. New England Patriots versus the Atlanta Falcons. I'm like you, Baldy. I just want to see a good game.
I want to see a good game. I want to see a non-cheating game.
Well, we know that ain't going to happen.
Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen in the next week or so.
Yeah,
Let's
what
see
happens?
if something goofy goes on during because it never happens in the earlier part of the week. It always
No, it's
happens
gonna happen
closer
like
to the end of the
middle
week.
of the week, the end of the week.
Yeah, let's see.
When
It
it
always
really
just
gets
something happens,
when it
man.
really gets
Something's always
closer to
happening.
the game, something's gonna happen.
Something always happens.
Something is
It's hot.
always
I don't know what it's gonna
happening.
be, but it's something gonna come up.
Yeah, something is always happening. So, folks, we got some stuff going on again. We got Super Bowl party, like we said. We just covered your NFL Conference Championship weekend. Pro Bowl is this coming Sunday, but the Pro Bowl has kind of lost its luster, for people, and it's part because of the way they switched it in the past years, and then they put it before the Super Bowl. So I think that's kind of a disservice, a discredit to the fans.
Right.
Because now that you have the Super Bowl after the Pro Bowl, you may have some guys that are potentially playing the Super Bowl that would be elected to the Pro Bowl, and we all know they're not playing.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not playing. But I mean, I do like one of the things that they did go back to. They did switch it back to a normal or the typical AFC NFC format. It's not in Hawaii though, so if this is your first time going to the Pro Bowl this year, it kind of sucks for you.
You've been had.
You've been flim-flammed.
Now, speaking of all that, right?
Hoodwinked.
Speaking of that, have you got a chance to see what the new Atlanta Falcons stadium is going to look like?
I'm glad you brought that up.
People, if you haven't got a chance to see it,
listen,
you need to Google the Atlanta Falcons
Mercedes-Benz
Stadium and look at the video.
Yeah.
Because you got to watch the video.
It's like a virtual reality video. I've seen it.
The video is ridiculous.
Listen.
This stadium.
They got.
Forget the Dallas Stadium.
Listen. It's not your country. It blows.
Dallas Stadium
Dallas
don't
Stadium
have
out
nothing
of the water.
on it.
I mean, you are close to the action, and their concessions are open concessions.
Listen here. We making a trip.
The concessions are
we
open
making the trip.
I'm with it. Atlanta.
My man Bernard Dorsey, brother, you just bought a brand new house in Atlanta, Georgia. Brother, guess who? I already told you I was coming
to Atlanta, so that's a good road trip. And
guess who coming?
Bump, if you listening, we gonna get together. You
can meet us. Ready, baby.
You can meet us down there in Atlanta to this stadium.
Had that seafood ready.
It's one part of the stadium where their concessions are like directly behind the Atlanta Falcons bench. Now they have the barricades where you can't get on the field, but it's close enough.
What about the TVs? What about the high def 360 TVs
what about
that go around?
The ones in the column. The ones that are in the columns, it's crazy.
You got to see. Crazy. I can't even. It is hard. I watched it 4 times, and I'm still amazed by it when I see
our
it.
words describing it do it no justice at all.
Listen, they have a retractable roof that reminds you of
camera
Rome.
shutter. Yeah, and it looks like a camera
like the
shutter.
Coliseum in Rome is closed off. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you like I said, our words do it no justice. If you haven't seen it, Google it. You Google everything else. Google it and check it out and see what it's hitting for. Right. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we got a lot of NBA stuff, a lot of Sixers, All-Star game coming up, free agency, trade talk, trade rumors. So Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia fight coming up. We're gonna touch that too.
We gotta talk about that press conference.
Yeah. We gonna get to that. That's what I think. When we come back, we're gonna lead in with that press conference for Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman. Should be a good fight. You listening to SportsRap Heat 100 Radio, folks. Stay tuned.